Hey, tribe.
It's been a while.
Like 2 months. Couple months.
It hasn't been 2 months, but it has been a while, and we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. So, welcome back to another episode of
Amill
and Britt. So the kids are playing. We are at the playground / schoolhouse currently. And so if we get distracted, it's just because, yeah, there are plenty of children to provide plenty of smiles. It's been several weeks since we've last spoken to you guys. We have just been working out the kinks of how we're going to edit and get footage to you guys. We actually did like an entire computer swap. Our phone also had to get fixed. So many things.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah, that had to happen to get this video to you guys. So welcome back. Thank you guys so much for being patient with us. And yeah.
Welcome to all the new followers on our page. We really didn't expect so many people to come follow us when we haven't even been active. So thank you so much to you guys. We are here to give you entertainment.
Yeah. So I guess where we left off is when we left the house, and that was the last bit you saw. So here is a little bit of our journey here and how it went. You know,
it went really well.
It did. It went really well. Tennessee.
We made it to Tennessee, guys. We're in another state. Yeah! We got out of there, bro. Yes. We didn't get stuck. Woo. No quarantine in North Carolina. All right, guys. We'll see you at the next mark. The next landmark. Guys, we gotta hit the horn when we go through here, okay? All right, mama. Hi, guys. We realized that it's super dark. That's because it's 9:05, but it's actually like 10. We just went back an hour just now into the past.
You guys, when I realized that the time that they said we were going to arrive was actually like an hour
later, earlier.
Because of the time change, I was a little devastated. So
time zones.
It's taken us about 9 hours total instead of 8.
We've been on the road probably 11.
Yeah, total.
But guys, we're in Tennessee, and we're really close to where we're going. And so this is probably the last update until we get there. And when we get there, we don't know how well we'll be able to update.
Yeah.
So
the
either
kids
way,
are knocked out.
If nothing else, we'll see you guys in the morning. And yeah, when we wake up, we'll be at the commune.
Yeah. So the kids are back there. They are all knocked out. You can hardly see them amongst the stuff.
Sleeping. And Logan's back there sleeping. They're all buckled up and twisted in funky ways. Anyways, guys.
Hey, tribe. So this light is so freaking bright. But we made it, and we are in the tent. The boys are over there. We got the car stuck in the mud first thing when we pulled in. So we have to push that out in the morning. Mommy did it.
All right, guys. We will check in the morning. But we're on a commune in a tent.
Yeah.
Say bye, tribe.
Bye, tribe. Will you come back with you with some more videos of this camping?
Yeah, that's...
Good morning, tribe. We are at the commune.
In the tent!
Yes, we're in the tent. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. Time is 1 hour behind where it was yesterday, so it's like more like 9 o'clock for us. So overnight, the roof leaked all night long. I mean, completely just rained down on us. Not sure why they would make a tent that wasn't waterproof. It doesn't make sense. The rain fly, which is on top of it, doesn't keep rain out.
We do.
So we're just hanging out. He's reading a book.
Yeah.
Logan's drinking some water. They've been drinking some water.
Me too.
Having some juice and some cookies.
Me too. Me too.
So, anyways, welcome back, tribe. Another episode of Amill and Britt. Commune edition. Yeah, this is Leaving Civilization, Chapter 2. Joining a commune.
So once we arrived, we really had to do a lot of acclimating, especially for me. And so we didn't really record a lot those first few days. We spent really just a lot of time trying to figure out what to do here, because
observing and trying to figure out where we fit
in. And also understanding how community works and how like our kids kind of fit into that. Also, when we first arrived, there weren't very many people here, so it was also really rainy, really cold, so we were just trying to navigate. We actually had a really crappy night. It rained into our tent. We made it through, thankfully. So anyway, we talked to the people here. They have several structures here on the property. None are like super permanent or anything, and there haven't been a lot of people here since the last like spring, summertime, and so the property needs quite a bit of work. So yeah, we're just going to do what hippies do, which is just come together and try to get some stuff done. We're going to be staying in this cabin, which is the community cabin, and yeah, we're going to try to clean it up so that we can get in and get some sleep. So we were just trying to navigate. We weren't really prepared for the cold temperature.
Not at all. No.
And we definitely were not prepared to sleep in a tent like we originally planned.
Because the tent leaked like crazy.
It did, and you guys saw that. And it rained here for the first week, like every day. It rains here 3 to 4 days out of the week, every week.
Yes.
And
right now it is what, May 9th? And it's still cold.
No, today's May 5th.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
It is.
Today's May 5th, and it's still cold, and in fact it's going to freeze again later in the week, so we're having issues with our crops. We'll talk about that later.
Yes. So once we decided that we weren't going to do the tent, we moved ourselves rather to the community building, but it's just a community space that's really meant for smaller groups of people, 1 to 2 singles or small couples. So we were in that space for about a week, just trying to survive.
It was good.
It was good stuff. Shortly after we moved to our bus, we tried a bus beforehand. It leaked like crazy, and then the Better Family bus opened up, and so we are now on what they call the mud bus. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, please feel free to check out my page.
You'll get much more up-to-date information and photos and things.
Yes, so there you guys can kind of see where we live, how we live, the bus that we're on, the sleeping arrangements, rather, that sort of thing. It's been a really good experience, and I think that our transition into a smaller environment has been good overall.
Yeah, it's been really easy to transition from like the environment we were already kind of keeping ourselves in to living on a bus. It's around the same amount of space, it's just configured differently, so we have to spend a lot of time really kind of figuring out where people are just going to be when we're on the bus for an extended period of time.
Yes, that's pretty much it. We pretty much use the bus just for sleeping. And it's been nice because it kind of forces us to be outdoors, which is amazing because we live in such a gorgeous place now. We are here in the mountains of Tennessee.
We're at the top of a mountain.
Yes.
What is pretty much a food forest.
Yes, and rainforests, which is why it
And
rains so much.
rainforest.
So the kids, let's talk about the kids and how they've been adjusting. Logan was the first to settle in.
Yep.
It took him about 2 weeks, and he has not looked back.
No, he in fact makes sure every time we get in the car that we're coming back here. He doesn't want to leave. This is like Logan's thing though.
Yes.
You know, this is what Logan loves to do. He loves to be outside, digging in the dirt, building things, and, you know, tending fires. It's just who he is.
Yes. And so the other two are together almost, which you guys know, it may or may not know, that Jam had a birthday here. He is now 3 years old. And we have a little bit of footage from that we'd love to share with you guys.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
It's yummy.
I'd like to have that one.
Jamie, here, Daddy, can you get some ice cream for Jam? So, having the birthday here was eye-opening and amazing, and really all that we could ask for in a community situation for our kiddo. Everybody was so excited that it was his birthday. They truly celebrated him all day, and that was wonderful.
It was really good. We had a good time.
Yes. And then I wanted to just talk a little bit about what actually goes on here in the community, how we live our day-to-day life. We're sitting in the shade, guys. So it's kind of cool.
It's like 40, 49-ish degrees. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty chilly. Yeah, here we live in what they call an intentional community where we are off-grid. We have no access to on-grid power or water or even really Wi-Fi signal. We're kind of outside of the town limits. We're on 21 acres, so we're pretty remote. Day to day, we work on bettering the community. That is the goal every day when we wake up. Look at what ways you can
make a change in the community that'll better everybody's lives.
Yes. We have an outdoor shower, an outdoor kitchen. We have a main office area that has some solar in which we can charge our devices or use a little bit of electric if we need it. We also have an on-site library, as well as a schoolhouse for the kiddos and full playground.
There's 4 full-time buses. There's several full-time vehicles that people live in. Also 5, 6, 7 cabins, and cabins being built all the time, so they're just constantly being added, little small living spaces, yes. Tiny houses in the woods.
Yes. Some of the projects we hope that you guys will get to see this summer, they're working on building a new community cabin. They are
that on camera for sure.
Hopefully, yes. And we are at a place that is called The Garden, and so the main focus here is to be sustainable in the way that we obtain food, and that has been an adjustment for us. They eat wholesome foods here, which is not necessarily an adjustment, but in an environment like this, you eat what you have. And so we've been really focusing on growing our own foods here, and you guys will get to see that journey. Out of the 21 acres, I'd say at least 8 of the acres is being used to grow something, and it's really nice to see it come to life in the spring. So this is a nomadic community, which means that people are able to come and go as they please. All are welcome. The motto of this land is free land for free people. Yep. And so your service is more value than your money here. We try to stray away from money and what we call Babylon, which is society, which is where we believe we came from. This is our exit from society.
There's no religion here. There's no faith here outside of faith in humanity and love and peace.
And when I tell you guys that it's a different way of thinking, it has been an ever-evolving thought process here. It is always changing, and it's good to see the change in us because I can absolutely see the change that's reflected in our kids. All 3 of them are opening up and evolving more each day. We have the time here to get to know our children for who they are and who they want to be. Here they're able to have friends 24/7 as children come and go. And
they're kind of becoming who they want to be here.
Yeah, they are. The adventures here are limitless. We can hike. We have a creek here. We also have a pond. The people that come here are so enriching and so enlightening, and they bring so many things, and from them that they're a little piece of themselves they get to teach us or show us, and our kids are also absorbing that, and it's been nice as well. We get to come together as a community every day, and our kids get to see that, whether that's building a fence or mowing the lawn or something simple as cooking the meal for the group that's here currently.
Else, just eating in the dining hall.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
So I want to just put together a little compilation of the footage that we've accumulated in the past month and a half, and I really look forward to sharing our journey with you guys.
Sunshine is a blessing when it's on my skin. Shines in the place and people saying I love you with its golden grin. Each day is a lesson on how to make amends with what you are given and how to be grateful when the cycle rounds again. And this love we share is everywhere. This space we hold for everyone, 'cause this is our home, it's where we belong, and it is love which will make us strong. It is love, it is love, it is love. Coming to
We know that we won't be here forever, but this is the first step of our journey. This is our first step away from Babylon, and we are so excited to share the journey with you guys.
Yep, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
And soon we'll give you like a day in the life, and we'll do some building stuff and some fire stuff and cooking stuff. It's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be fun. There's a lot to show.
Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you guys so much for being patient with us. We now have a system up and going, so we should be able to get some videos out to you guys a little bit more regularly.
And the sun is giving us beautiful lighting bounced off of our window in the garden, so now we're all lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yes. So anyway, guys,
you know, stay hippie, my friends. It'll come in handy. Yeah.
Yes.
Find your happiness. Strip away all the rest, guys. Because you know what? There's no happiness like true happiness.
Absolutely.
All right,
And
guys.
this place
This is true happiness.
True happiness. Thank
right,
you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
When it's not so freaking cold.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
My heart, I share with everyone, giving love freely so I can fill back up. To me this place seems like heaven, where I have all I need.